Goodness. All right. Good morning, you guys. I have a good training for you today. I'm going to do a miniature training like this on my Instagram too. If you're not following me there, come follow me at Spiritual Awakening Babe on Instagram. And watch my little stories, little videos at the top. So let's see if somebody's going to come in here. Good morning. I know a bunch of you were waiting for this training yesterday. I've mentioned that I was going to do this training, and like so many people pushed like, and were like, oh my God, I'm going to be there. Excuse me. So good morning, Cindy. Excited to share this training with you guys. Good morning, Christina. Facebook's being weird right now, so I can't tell if you're here or not. So yay. Okay. So you guys, how to use your intuition and your spirit guides to help you make important decisions. Interestingly enough, I've done this particular training several times, and I usually do this training towards the tail end of a launch that I'm doing, because I feel like it's important for spirit to get involved, and for, hey Karen, hey Randall, let me know, say hey, you guys, hello. I feel like it's important for spirit to get involved, for you to be able to make a decision utilizing your intuition and your spirit guides when you're getting ready to make an investment in yourself. And I want spirit to guide you. And I want spirit to call in the people that are meant for this program. And so I want to give you the tools so that you can have a better educated way on making this decision, right? Hey, Jen. Yay. I know you, actually Jen had messaged me about making a decision, and I was like, oh my God, I got to do this training. How to use your spirit guides and your intuition. So I'm going to make sure you guys have your journal, or come back and watch the replay and take notes, because you guys are going to love this. I also want to share a couple examples of your spirit guides, right? So, hey, Heather. Hey, Mariette. I haven't seen you in here for a minute on the lives anyway. So yay. All right. So we're going to jump in right now. So, interestingly enough, so our spirit guides will totally do so much stuff for us, and they, like, it's crazy. Like, your spirit guides, if you just command all kinds of things, I don't know how great it is by commanding with them, right? But like, hey Deborah, hey Rachel, hey Jen, she was talking to her guides last night. Great, I love it. We all sound like we're crazy in here. They're 14 and 8. Those are young spirit guides. So anyway, hold on a second. I've had a couple of my students or my clients, I'm not quite sure what to call you guys sometimes. I had a couple clients actually demand things from their spirit guides, and their spirit guides showed the frick up, because like, they are like your team. They know what your mission is on the other side. And so they're always like nudging you and kind of like guiding you, like, hey girl, take this class, or hey girl, that's your spiritual awakening coach, or hey girl, like, they'll show my video to YouTube people. Like, I should probably do, like, I could write a whole book on how people find me, because it is like so magical and so crazy. Like, I have stories upon stories about how spirit sends me people, right? Oh, her kids are 14 and 8. I was like, well, spirit guides could be young, I suppose. They could show up however they want to, right? They have infinite intelligence, right? So good morning, Victoria too, and Debbie. I'm glad you guys are here on the live too. So when we're coming up to make a big decision, and one of my super awesome entrepreneur friends is making a decision if it's time for her to leave her job. Yes. Is it time for you to leave your job? Yes. Honestly, like, I plus I'm psychic. So, but yes, but I know she wanted to watch this because she wants to, this is an important decision for her and her family. And so she was like, oh my God, I'm going to watch that live today because I'm going to use my spirit guides to help me make a decision. So how do you do this, right? So here's the thing, is a lot of you guys are out there going, give me a sign. like, just give me a sign. But you're not being specific. And so your guides are like, here's a sign over here, and there's a sign over there. And you're over here like, was that the sign? What does it mean? Does it mean yes or does it mean no? Does it mean I should or should not? What kind of sign was that? You know what I mean? So it's so important for you guys, if you really want to utilize your spirit guides to the best of their capacity, is to be specific and say to them, right? And Jen needs to leave her job. Okay, let's get your income, your business income up a little bit more so that you're not like committing financial suicide. I don't know what your situation is, but I will soon. Right? Anyway, so what you want to do is you want to be very specific, like, okay, guys, if I'm supposed to like leave my job now, like right now, then I want to see, like a blackbird singing. But if I'm supposed to keep my job for at least the next 3 months, then I want to, just come up with something else. Then I want to see some balloons floating in the sky. And so you could come up with something extremely specific. And we have done this before in some of the intuition trainings. And like I said, I usually always do this specific training right when I'm at the tail end. It'll launch like the quantum program, which has been the most amazing launch of my life, to be completely honest, and the easiest and most fun. But we're kind of getting to the tail. The doors close on Sunday. So I want you guys to have these tools to make that decision. Anyways, so ask your guides, if I'm supposed to sign up for this quantum program that's for spiritual businesswomen to help them level up in their brand and their business by taking time out of the equation, where I'm going to be working, with spirit plus strategy in order to level up. If I'm supposed to be doing that, then I want to see $5 on the ground, or, and if I'm not supposed to, like, if you guys are like, nope, this isn't the program for you, you should just stay the same. See, I'm a little bit biased. Then I want to see, two lovers kissing on the corner of the street or whatever. And I'm not kidding how detailed I'm being. This has happened to my clients a million times before. It's the most amazing thing. But then, okay, so that's how you ask them. If I'm supposed to stay at this job, I want to see or hear this. If I'm supposed to leave, I want to see or hear this. These are just you asking for a specific sign, but you can also be very demanding with them. And because a lot of times if you're not happy in your job, your guides want to help you find a way to leave regardless. I mean, they do, because you have this whole other mission. And if you don't feel good and if you're not happy, you're not doing your mission. Sorry. But if you don't feel good doing that job, then you're sacrificing your life, and your guides are trying to give you signs to show you how to go about it, right? So you can absolutely be commanding and be like, you guys, this is like not even making the decision. This is like how to get the hell out of the job. So you got an extra bonus on this training is, say, you guys, look, this job is not for me. I'm not doing it no more. But you guys know I need $3,000 a month. And I want to feel joy receiving that $3,000 a month. I need a sign on how that's going to happen, right? And then this is, an extra bonus on the how to make your guides do stuff for you, because they absolutely will. But not only that, but when you make that statement out loud, your subconscious mind really hears you. It's like, I'm done with this job. Or I'm done being stuck and trying to do all the things on my own as a spiritual entrepreneur. I'm tired of following all these other entrepreneurs and trying their strategies without investing in that actual entrepreneur, because I'm tired of just being stuck and losing that confidence and really not knowing where your brand is going and just like barely scraping by. If you're an entrepreneur, that's so me back in the day. So if you're done, then your guides are going to do whatever they can to help you, like sign up for the program or give you, help you with money, to invest in a coach, that type of thing, because they want you to have your mission, right? They want you on your mission. So after you ask these questions, after you're super duper specific, and hello, Noelle and Lisa and Shannon and Shelly, and Sherry for jumping on the live too. So after you've done that part, and this is just your spirit guides, I'm going to go into using your intuition, so stick by here for a minute. Then you got to be really effing present. And I want to tell you that, so say, for example, we talked about, okay, if I'm supposed to sign up for this quantum program, I want to see a black bird singing, right? So here's the deal. It's not, excuse me, my nose is running too. It's not necessarily going to be a black bird pecking on your sliding glass window singing. It could be, but it might be, you open Facebook and there's a GIF and it's a little black bird singing. Right? Or you might be, maybe your husband has the TV on and all of a sudden you hear the black crow singing and it's a commercial and it just seemed to be kind of loud for you. And you're like, oh my God, the TV got so loud. And then it was a blackbird, kind of caught your attention. So you really got to be aware. Or like a little kid will be like, hey lady, I drew you a picture and it's a black bird. And I shit you not, we've done this exercise a million times. And one time a lady had said, okay, I want a frog. And her little neighbor, little boy, literally brought her a picture of a frog. She really wanted a real frog. She was missing her actual frog, but she actually manifested. We did it in a manifestation exercise, the frog, but it was a picture that the little neighbor boy had drew for her. So be super aware is my whole point. And how do we become super aware? A lot of times our guides are going to be asking you to go a different way to work. They're asking you to leave 5 minutes earlier than you normally do. They want you to go a new destination. And like I go like this because I have a card in one of my oracle decks that is new direction. And so that just pops in my head. And in that card, it's saying, in order for you to see the sign, you have to like lift your head up out of your normal routine, right? And go and do something different so that they could actually get your freaking attention is what they're saying. So Jen's like, I wish mine would send me the signs I asked about a little quicker. Well, so we have to do a little bit of a divine timing. Everything's so divine. Everything is so divine. Even like you guys, I was looking for that super cool condo and like not to get off track. But I was so stuck on this other location. And then I took some time off from looking because I was like, look, you're starting to look in a place of lack. Like, oh my God, I need to find a place to live. So I was like, oh, no. And then I just chilled out for a minute. And then all of a sudden here's this thing and it was way lower and it was furnished. You can't make this shit up. And the price was like $2,222. And like, you can't make this shit up. So it's an escrow and I'm super happy. So let's see. Noelle says, yes, they really do respond. And it gives me so much confidence when these little synchronicities happen. Yes, they really do freaking respond. So, and it's all synchronicity because you're literally, when you're asking, you're throwing in something inside the soup. That's my fingernail file. You're throwing an ingredient inside the soup when you ask. So they're like, uh-oh, she wants something different. She wants to know which route to take. So here comes the ripples back from you throwing that out into the quantum soup, right? It's all synchronicity. It's all electronic. It's all quantum. So here's how to use your intuition. And this is a big one. And your clairsentience, right? Your psychic feeling. We're talking about that muscle. For you, how do you make decisions? So here's the big takeaway. I have to have a sip of coffee for this. Let's all imagine that we're thinking about this big decision that we have to make. Maybe it's signing up for the quantum program. The doors close Sunday night. You will have some serious FOMO if you don't get in if you're thinking about it. However, let's talk about that. So let's imagine that we're going to sign up. And let's pay attention to how our body feels. Do we feel a sense of a little bit of fearful excitement? Or do we feel dread, like dread or this heaviness? Or do we feel like this fearful excitement just lit your ass up? Like, oh, I'm freaking pumped because I signed up, right? I'm freaking pumped. So that's a yes, and the heavy dread is a no, right? But let's just do it, just to be really confident about this. Now, let's imagine that you decide not to join the program or whatever other big giant decision you're making in your life. Let's decide that you're not going to sign up. The doors close and you know that you are going to be in the same position that you're in now because nothing will change if nothing changes. How do you feel about not signing up? Do you feel like, whew, boy, I'm sure I'm glad I didn't sign up? Or do you feel like, fuck, she said this isn't coming around again for like a year, right? I have over 6 months of my next stuff, right? FOMO, just thinking about missing. So we know that Jen has just used her intuition. She feels excited fear when she thinks of signing up. And if she thinks of not signing up, she feels fear of missing out. Just think of missing it, like just thinking of missing it. So this is how you use your intuition. Your intuition isn't wrong. It's that feeling that comes up from your stomach, right? Some of you guys may see, like Noelle's like sad. So I don't know if she's sad if she signed up or sad if she didn't sign up. But the feeling that comes up, some of you guys may hear it, like your guys might be like, sign up. That'd be awesome if you heard like this scary voice, I said sign up. Or someone might be like, just wait, honey, this is not for you. But generally speaking, if you're interested in it and you're looking at it and you're excited about the possibility that what it could do for you, then it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. It's just the logistics of it. And then when we get to work together, you are going to recuperate your investment. Like I told you guys, every single time I've invested in myself, it paid off every single time, right? They say, girl, you already know, right? Sad, Noelle's sad if she didn't sign up. So get signed up. Let me put the link here. And then also I'm going to give you another example of other stuff, right? So brandalene.com/quantum. So the other thing, like, am I supposed to leave my job right now? Am I supposed to leave my job in 3 months? You could even do this. Like I've done this with a timeline, and I just kind of felt how my stomach goes, or even with prices. Like, how do I feel? How do I feel about my hourly rate? Does it feel good, scary, a little bit scary, good? Scary is good, right? So all that. So that's how you use your spirit guides to help you make a decision. If you're jumping on the tail end, go back to the beginning, because it's very, very specific training on how to do it. Use them for everything. Yeah. Hey, Nicole. Hey, I'm so glad to see you on the live. You'll have to watch from the beginning. But that's how to use your intuition and feel your way to make decisions, and how to use your spirit guides to just smack you in the face with very, very, very specific signs on what types of actions that you should be taking. So you guys, I'm super excited. The doors close Sunday, and I want you biz babes in there to help you level up your brand by taking time out of the equation. It's going to be really a lot of magic, a lot of mindset, and a lot of strategy, and a lot of attraction marketing and leadership, showing up as a leader in the online space. So we avoid the friend zone. That's like a new term that I've just I've seen thrown around, and it's so true, because I don't want you guys to go out in your brain and just have all these people think they're your friends. Like, this is your business. You know what I'm saying? So get on the inside, babies. And I will see you guys here tomorrow at 10 o'clock with another training. It's going to be amazing. I'm really excited. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a beautiful day. And I'm going to post like an intuition game in the group today. We haven't been doing those enough. So I'll see you guys on the inside. Have a great day.